What's up, everybody? How are you? I'm here in the studio, not just in the front of my house yelling, so my neighbor will come out with the leaf blower and ruin the shot. Oh my God! Did the president say I can't believe it? Oh, my president! Oh, my presidency is fucked! Oh my God! Cut! That wasn't believable. All right, what about like this? Oh, I'm so... No, that's... Look, when you hit this line, you got to hit this line. People got to believe that you're hitting this line. You've said shit, you've said bullshit, you've never said the F word in public yet at one of your rallies, and now your first utterance is going to be in this testimony, and isn't it the juiciest crumb? I want to stay down the rabbit hole of Russian collusion. Pound the Russian collusion heroin into my veins. I want to feel so good about feeling so superior while I look down at others and call them white nationalists and Nazis and juggalos and other and less than. I'm better than them. Look at the opinion that I have. So now you have a new idea and a new opportunity to have a different idea. Are you doing anything about you having a different idea? Has anything changed? Other than now we have this never been said before F word, and aren't the vultures circling and feasting on what they may or may not believe that is there? 10 possible obstruction narratives if you want to stretch beyond the stretch of all stretch. No indictments. No crime was committed. Now, the media doesn't see this as their escape route. No Americans, wittingly or unwittingly. Isn't that what Barr said? To something to that effect? That probably means that, no, this is the difference. People unknowingly, no Americans unknowingly acted in participation, in collusion, knowingly with whoever the bad people are that we are saying that the bad people are. What the other side of that coin is, and you should be considering, is then who did so then knowingly. Because if you've already been looking at a certain amount of people and the 2 hops you're able to go from them in your surveillance and your spying, both legal and illegal, presumed and then not presumed, there you are. There that is in its entirety. Think about that. Knowingly versus unknowingly, legally versus illegally. And we had Sharkley had a question of in the Instagram, and I'll give you that answer. But there they end. So that was very, very well laid out, and everybody will see the words that people, and no one connected with the campaign, with the Trump world, with anybody, knowingly worked with these groups that were going through and doing these illegal, either digital or physical psyops or whatever was happening, and whatever coordinated attack was happening, more than likely across multiple states combined for a common, I would imagine a common goal would work together to salt the idea that we could divide Americans amongst each other, already pre-divided in the in the run-up to the election, so much more divided afterwards. Are they even more divided today, or are people putting on the brakes and saying, wow, we were lied to? Question is Rod Rosenstein, as he stood there, he looked like a hostage? Or am I bringing in my presupposition that that guy looks like a hostage? Is he only acting like he's a hostage? And wouldn't you love to be a mind reader to know that? And you know what we've exposed now are the mind readers on CNN and the mind readers on MST, and what if and if and if and if and if, and the walls are coming down around us, and this is the bombshell. I don't see this presidency lasting this much longer, with Junior being indicted along with Jared Kushner, and all of these people are going down, and how many people coordinated with the Trump campaign have been indicted, and how many, you don't ask the question, how many people at the upper echelon and how many people on the highest level levels of these alphabet agencies were told to fucking beat it, to limit their access, to limit their ability to continue to, what do they know? If there was illegal spying, then the people involved in illegal spying either did so knowingly or did so unknowingly. If there was legal surveillance on somebody, they did it knowingly or unknowingly. So what we have is the opportunity where we have a document, we have a press conference, and when all of this bullshit shakes out, you're going to ask yourself the question, when did this start? Who started it? What was the information that got it going? Who moved it to the next level? Who moves it up to the level of being seriously considered as real news so they can take that and trot it out to the media mouthpieces who more than likely, some of them knowingly took money to push this ruse. Knowingly. And you know what? Some of our favorite media people that, you know, are just hilariously unaware or just so great at what they do, is it not just, are they not just the best? Remember when you were a kid and you hated certain wrestling managers because of what they did to your hero? And they were so well crafted in their character, and they were so present in what they were doing. They really sold it. And as a mark, you bought all of it. And I've told you this, and I don't know that I've said this on IGTV or not. If you want to reframe the last 3 years of your life, Vince McMahon has booked all of this. Think about that. Think about the storylines that we've had in the macro. We had this guy who goes through the cannot believe he went through the meteoric rise of digital dissent and people taking the voice of Americans away, and the complicit media knowingly using illegal material captured by his enemies to undo his election, to thwart his ability to win, and they ran through 93% he was going to lose and 7% he was going to win. He shocked the world. WrestleMania 1, motherfucker. No, he went back in the tape and the ref was distracted and nobody knew what was going on. There was an illegal object over here. Can't people see that? And it's been written the whole way. And that's what the best part about this is. You want an even an out weirder conspiracy than that? Donald Trump never banged Stormy Daniels. Or if they had any kind of an activity together, it was not what was purported. It was information probably leaked on all sides to give you the breadcrumb of salacious details because you need, all right, well, we're doing Watergate with Nixon. We need a blonde bombshell to get him to Kennedy because people acted like this in the past and they act like this now and they can't be trusted. What if that dude just sat down and said, hey, Tiff, maybe they're in a production meeting and they're sitting around and he knew he was running and he knew that this was coming and he knew that people were looking at him and he needed something to have all eyes on to create a narrative that his enemies knowingly would dismantle using their confirmation bias and using every single illegally done trick in the book and the legal tricks in the book. And they gave you the playbook for you to get revenge on what they've just done. How about that for a possibility? We're going to say that we banged. You're going to say I got a fucking mushroom dick. Everyone's going to still call me orange. None of this is going to matter. 3 years later, we're going to it's a hoax. I've been saying it the whole time. Oh, folks, here's the document that we signed on that day that we came up with it. It's called Witch Hunt. It's a script that her and I did as a public improv here. And you bought it. And you believe that a criminal interaction was involved with that, and you gave me the fucking map. So the question is, and I think I have a minute here to answer it, as I slowly scroll, Sharkley says, question, do you honestly believe that any of these people aren't crooks? And I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time in the 10-minute window here. And so when you see my fat face again, I will have the answer of, do you honestly believe that any of these people aren't crooks? Because there's a lot of words that are in odd order in that. And we're going to take that more apart than anything else here on the Iron Brigade, folks. Thanks for tuning in on IGTV. Go to weaponsgradefaith.com, and hopefully the algorithm is allowing you to see this as people are being deplatformed, devoiced, debanked, and becoming de-Americaned by people who don't have your American interests in mind. weaponsgradefaith.com.